I'm Meg Mike the Movie Man, and I have a mega movie plan. Today, I'm back with another mega exclusive unboxing for you all. Today, I'm going to be unboxing the Best Buy exclusive Steelbook for The Batman. Yes, I'm going to do a full unboxing of this one, showing off all the cover art, opening it up, showing off the disc, also going over what this contains in terms of special features, in terms of the 4K visual quality and the audio. So I'm going to go through all of that. But before we get into that, make sure if you're just discovering the channel for the very first time and you're a big fan of movies and entertainment and physical media, you subscribe right now. I'm going to get you more of these unboxings. I'm going to get you tons of haul and collection videos. Also, tons of exclusive physical media topic videos that are original to my channel. So you're going to want to subscribe right now and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss anything. But let's get into this unboxing here right away. Let's first take a look at the cover art again here. Let's get that zoomed in right there. Ooh, this just looks so fantastic. I like the rain there. It's perfect because it captures the early scenes of the movie, which is very rain heavy, you know, during Halloween night. It just looks so great there. And I like the red coloring because, you know, the color scheme for this Batman's theme is red. So I think that's perfect. Got to include the red there. But then you also get that question mark design, of course, to represent the Riddler. But then it basically makes like a shadow silhouette for the Batman cowl. And so this is a very artistic design, very nice. But what it does, even though it may seem simple at first, when you look at the details, really, it captures the movie perfectly. A lot of different elements that were in the movie. Also, it fits the tone of the movie, so very dark and gritty looking. I just really like this front cover. I'm surprised too, because at first when I saw a small image of it, wasn't too impressed, wasn't too excited by it. But now seeing it in person, I mean, it just looks awesome. I really, really like it. Really good work from the artist here on this design. I can tell they put a lot of time and thought into this one. Now let's take a look at the back. Of course, let's take the J card off. Now, let's take a look at the spine here. Just kind of a simple spine with the title, nothing special there. But then we got the back. And we got the bat symbol with the question mark target, very reminiscent of different things in the movie there. Now, I'm not a super mega fan of the back design here. It is kind of simple to me, and we've already seen that design very similar on some movie posters, even though you do kind of get the digital encryption of Riddler right here at the bottom. I think that is a nice touch, but I wish we would have had a little bit more details to the back of this one. So not as good as the front, in my opinion, unfortunately, but it's decent enough. At least it's not just plain and blank. But the front, once again, the front is what you want. This just looks so nice, great, and fantastic. Now let's take a look at the J card here. And so we got the J card. And the J card looks really nice. I mean, it shows some scenes from the movie there, but then we look at the special features here, and I want to talk about these special features. You get over 2 hours of special features on a Blu-ray disc, and it's a separate Blu-ray disc with the special features. So why do they have a separate disc? Because it's so much special features. It's over 2 hours. I'm so impressed with this movie and how they put so much special features into this, because a lot of times we'll get these new superhero titles, they'll have barely just any special features at all, if you get any of them. Now, we've been seeing them do a little bit better recently. No Way Home was pretty good, but it wasn't perfect. It was missing some things that we wanted as fans that we thought we were promised, but we didn't get. And it ended up with like 10 minutes less, like 80 minutes of footage, which the special features we did get on No Way Home were still really good. But this is definitely way better. Over 2 hours of special features. This takes it up a notch, definitely. And I watched all these special features all the way through. So it shows some of the special features you get here. You get Vengeance in the Making, a making of documentary featuring the cast and crew. That was great. That was a movie in itself because it was close to an hour and a really good documentary. You get deleted scenes and also deleted scenes with director's commentary. So you get to hear Matt Reeves talk about each of the scenes, like the Joker deleted scene, and that was so interesting because you got to see where he was going with that idea. So really good to have that. You got Anatomy of the Car Chase featuring the Batmobile. They go in full on detail of how they came up with this type of Batmobile, what they were doing with the chase sequences and all the stunt work. So impressive. Really like that featurette. You get the Batman Genesis becoming Catwoman and more. So you get a lot of featurettes. So it's and more. Those are not the only featurettes listed there. There's a whole bunch of them that basically goes into all the elements of the movie. It talks about all the villains, all the costumes, Batman, Alfred, the vision for the movie, the tone of the movie, what they were trying to do with this movie. And to me, this isn't my favorite Batman movie of all time. I liked it, but I had some problems with it. I even did a video saying how would I fix the Batman. So the issues are definitely still there in this movie for me. But what the special features do here is give me a greater appreciation for the movie overall, because you get to see the vision that Matt Reeves was bringing to life and what he wanted to do with this movie. And he executed on that vision. He brought it to the screen in the way he wanted to. So even though I don't agree with all the decisions with it, I was still fascinated to see just that thought process and all the hard work that went into putting this movie, especially during the pandemic era with all of COVID and the turmoil that caused. And it just made the production a lot longer and things they had to do to still get filming done. I mean, it was fascinating what they went through, all the things they did. I mean, it was a miracle this movie was made at the end of the day. So, wow, really like the special features. This is great for us as physical media collectors. This is why we still collect physical media, for things like the special features. This movie does it justice. So for the special features alone, I can recommend it alone just on that. Amazing. Tell you, you're going to have a whole day of fun watching those special features. Next, we got to talk about the visual quality with the 4K Ultra HD, and you also get the HDR in there, the high dynamic range, and this really helps with the visual representation of the movie, because you got a lot of scenes in there that benefit from HDR, because a lot of the scenes are very dark, and so when you have a lot of dark scenes in a movie, especially this movie is like over 90% night scenes, it's sometimes tough to tell the details, but with the HDR, you get to really see some more clarity on those scenes, pick out things in the background you may have not noticed before, and also how the characters come alive. You get to really see more details in their makeup, and thus their overall designs and all the flaws, and it's just perfect, especially all the details with all the costumes. I mean, it's outstanding with the HDR here, and then that sequence at the beginning with the rain, and just this, oh, it looks so good. All elements look really good in HDR, but rain especially just looks absolutely fantastic. And seeing all the designs of people's masks and everything in that Halloween scene at the beginning just is done so well. So great visual 4K HDR here. This movie uses it well, and I think it's actually really necessary for this movie. Next, let's talk about the sound quality. You get the Dolby Atmos soundtrack here, which is phenomenal with this movie, because this movie has such a powerful score and also a great soundtrack, right? You get all that Nirvana music. To me, ooh, the Dolby Atmos soundtrack makes it come through so nicely. It just sounds super clear, and it's just so great to listen to. So even for the Dolby Atmos alone, the 4K is necessary. It just sounds great. And then also all the sound effects and different scenes. When you get to the Batmobile scene and you hear that engine rev up, the Dolby Atmos just makes it sound so great. I mean, I could listen to that for hours and hours. So truly the best at-home experience you're gonna get with this is with the 4K disc. You absolutely need it for the best at-home viewing experience, because you get the special features, you get the 4K quality with the HDR, and the amazing Dolby Atmos soundtrack. It's like a win-win-win all around. Can't go wrong with that. Now let's open up this Steelbook here and see what's inside. All right, so I did already take out the digital code, but you do get a digital code with this movie, which is nice. And then, of course, you get the 3 disc here. Now, I'm not super happy with the artwork on these discs, kind of plain Jane a little bit, but you do get the 4K disc, just a black disc, but at least you get the Batman symbol. Okay, at least they put something on it. And then you got the Blu-ray disc, a red disc with the Batman symbol again. Wish they would have done more artwork on those discs, but better than just having a title. So they did something with them, just not like my favorite disc I've ever seen before. And then you have that disc in the back behind the Blu-ray, which is the special feature disc. So let's take out all of these to get a good look at all of them. Let's go ahead and start with the 4K. So the 4K disc, up close and personal, looks like that, right? You got the bat symbol once again on the black disc. And so that's our 4K there. Next, we'll go show off the Blu-ray. And so we got the Blu-ray on the red disc. You got the Batman symbol once again. So nothing super special with the artwork. Wish those would have been different. All right, next, we're going to have the special feature Blu-ray disc. Like I said, there's so many special features on here. You get its own separate disc, which is amazing. Now, at least they pick a different little symbol to put on here. You got the question mark target symbol, which is at least something different from the Batman symbol. So I do appreciate that, and I like how the special features are written like in that Riddler font. So that is a nice little touch. I recognize that. I like that. So, and you know, this is like greenish, kind of represent the Riddler. So I like that, like having a special feature disc separate. So that works because that means you got a lot of special features for the movie. That's awesome. All right, now let's take a look at the full inside without the disc. Let's see if we got some artwork to the Batman. Now, it's okay. I don't love it. I don't think it's like the most creative thing they could have done. It is kind of hard to see in the background what's going on. It looks like there's rain in there. It is nice they're using the Riddler font and the red coloring for the Batman theme. So there's some cool elements in there, but I wish they did something more with it, something a little bit more fancy, something a little bit more unique. So it's okay on the inside, but not the best I've ever seen. But once again, so that's the inside. Now let's take a look at the back again once it's opened up. Yep, once again, I really like the front, not so much the back. Yep, but that is the Steelbook right there, and this was the exclusive Best Buy Steelbook. This one was kind of tough to get. It sold out pretty fast. Now, sometimes Best Buy do put Steelbooks back into circulation. I've seen it done before, but I think the superhero titles, sometimes those don't come back. So hopefully you got this one if you wanted it to. I know how to pre-order it pretty quickly to get it, so I'm just so happy to have it. And wow, yes, really good Steelbook to add to my superhero Steelbook collection. So I'm glad to have this one in the collection. But let me know in the comments below, what did you think of this Steelbook? And then overall, what did you think of the Batman movie? And also, once again, if you haven't yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe so I can keep getting you this awesome physical media content, along with a lot of other movie and entertainment videos. Also, I have tons of videos I've done on the Batman already in terms of different reviews and how to fix videos. Also, a bunch of different ranking videos. I ranked Batman actors, Batman movies, Batmobiles, you name it. I covered it with the Batman. So I will link all those videos in the description below. And I'm sure some videos will pop up on the screen. You want to click on more of those after this video is over, of course.
I got you! I got you!
You make sure you like the video. And this is Mega Mike the Movie Man reminding you to make every day a movie day.